Hey, Michelle, are you
Yeah.
curious to see if we are compatible from a relationship standpoint?
I think we're pretty confident that we're
I-
compatible.
30 years.
Mm-hmm.
June, in a couple of months, it'll be 31 years.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
Mm-mm.
And then
No.
we knew each other for what, 7 years prior to marriage?
6. Mm-hmm.
6 years prior
Mhm.
to whatever the hell.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so listen, I've got two different items here, and
Okay.
it has to do with relationships and psychology. And folks, if you're married or if you're engaged or you're in a serious relationship, go ahead and this is for all of us. I want to see how Michelle will answer these questions about me and our relationship. But this goes for everyone listening right now. So zero in on this and see how you jibe with this. So a psychologist who studies relationships has put together 4 questions. And if you answer yes to these 4 questions, your relationship is strong or stronger than most relationships on average. You ready for number 1, Michelle?
Sure.
If you weren't a couple, would you still be close friends?
I can say yes. Because we weren't really a couple, and then we were really good friends.
And then we became a couple.
Yes.
Yeah, but okay, hold on. They're talking about now.
I would have to say it's the same.
Oh no way! My wife wouldn't want anything to do with me.
Don't pee on our
Really?
don't
No,
pee-
that's not true.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
not true,
Oh, yeah.
Pastor.
Don't pee on our campfire over
Listen,
here.
I'm peeing on everything.
Hey, well,
No.
obviously.
I think she would.
All right, number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like who you are when you're around your partner?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm doing well so far. All right. Number 3, if you knew that your partner will never change, would you still want to be with them?
Ugh.
Yeah. I think I have to say yes, because I think we've had this conversation. Like, I don't expect you to really change. Like, why would you get into a relationship if you expect a person to change?
Have I changed since you first met me, or do I exhibit a lot of the traits that
Yeah.
you saw early on?
You're pretty much the same. I mean, you've mellowed in some areas and
Yeah.
you've become more informed in some areas, but for the most part, your core personality is pretty much the same as when I met you.
Why are you mumbling and groaning over there, Fester, like you've got bowel problems?
How long has Michelle been married to you?
30
We-
years.
We just said this
Hold on.
30 years ago,
Okay, so-
and
Yeah,
it's going
and
to be
how
30.
long?
Of which I've been with you for maybe 25 of.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I'm sort of like your second wife.
So you're saying I'm married to a big fat hairy guy?
Yeah.
In some respects, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there are days you talk more to me than you do to her.
You're my work husband.
I'm just my work husband.
I got a bear.
But no, listen, and I will say,
isn't that the term for gay guys? If the guy's big and he's a hairy guy, don't they call him a bear?
you do know a lot about a lot. I tell you what. I tell everybody that.
Listen, I knew
knows a lot.
about the wang falling off of the Cheap Trick song. All right, number 4. This is one of this. For whatever reason, just I stumbled across 2 separate.
Am I passing so far?
Is he passing?
Number 4, when you have good news, is your partner the first person that you want to tell?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I agree with all these as well. We're on the same page. I'd let you answer, and I really didn't comment on how I felt in a reciprocal fashion, but I feel the same way. All right. So, folks, how did you do? Those that are listening, how did you do? If you're, listening, you're following along, and you're answering these questions as it's regarding your relationship. How did you do? All right, that's number 1, and then there's another set of questions here, and this is a whole separate.
Are they tougher? You're making me nervous now.
These might be some might be a little tougher. Number 1, and I'm curious about this. Number 1, can you share everything on your mind? Again, this is another set of 4 questions to know if you're with the right person. Number 1, can you share everything on your mind with me?
Yeah, I'd have to say yes, because I just don't feel like I could be with someone that I couldn't share everything with.
You don't have any private thoughts that you don't share with
Yeah.
MJ?
Do you have any secrets? Do you have any deep, dark secrets that you've never told me? Are you saying you're a completely open book and there's nothing tucked away? There's no like secret key in a lockbox somewhere that I don't know about?
All
No.
right, let's say the neighbor hires a gardener, right? New guy. And he's really attractive. And you think to yourself, wow, that's a really attractive man. Do you go tell MJ, hey, have you seen the really attractive gardener that the Smith family hired?
What are you talking about?
That's what the question is. Do you share everything?
Oh, yeah, because Michelle's looking at our neighbor's lawn crew.
Listen, I got
Yeah.
news for you.
All right.
Listen,
Oh, man, the way he's got that leaf blower in his hands. Oh,
Are you
man.
saying lawn crews are ugly?
He can look at that blower.
yeah, look at
All
that
right.
blower.
All right, number
What do you say?
2. Are they kind?
Yes.
Am I kind?
You are kind.
Yeah, give me
I mean, you're kind to people around you. And from my observation,
I
you've
give-
always, you know what? When you started coming to my house and you interacted with my grandparents, right?
Yeah.
You were kind and entertaining, and you know, engaged with them, and probably guys before you maybe didn't. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
the guy
I made
before-
a bigger impression on your because Michelle
Yeah.
was kind of raised by her grandparents.
Well, for the last like 6 years, yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
So I made the best impression on your grandparents
I mean,
over
just-
other guys that you were traipsing through your front door.
I wouldn't say better impression. You just, from my observation, right? Like how you engaged with my parents and my grandparents
Hey.
as you came through the house was a little different than anybody else.
Yeah,
And so,
the guy immediately before you, his name was Cliff. And he comes walking in and he's like, yo, Michelle, who are these two old farts over here?
One of the guys before me drove a crotch rocket, right?
mm,
Who was
mhm.
that guy? Who was that guy with the Hayabusa or whatever the hell
Yeah,
it
let's
was?
just give him a name.
Yeah.
Let's make him real.
What was that guy's name?
Kevin.
Hey, Michelle, this
Hey,
is Kevin.
You know, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Any of your old boyfriends or guys you
Mhm.
dated, have any of them ever tried to track you down since we've been together or married?
No, but remember when we were in New York, and I think it was during COVID, a friend that was in that circle of friends did track me down because he was going through some photos in his basement. And remember, we got the phone call when we were driving either to or from Florida, and we spoke briefly. And I remember who he was. He was like in our friend group, and he was like, "Yeah, I remember you were dating so and so." And I was like, "Oh yeah," and you were sitting next to me in the car, but it didn't matter. And you know what? He died.
He died?
Yeah,
the friend died or Kevin died?
the friend died. Yeah.
Why? How?
He was a snow, what do you call it? Like a snowplow
Oh,
guy, I think,
oh.
like a truck driver up there in Pennsylvania.
A snowplow
and
driver.
he got out of the car to do something, and the truck, I think, ran him over.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
oh,
like
you
2
know what?
years later.
Oh, I do remember this now.
Yeah.
All right, so
See? See, I can tell you
yeah,
everything.
right.
It doesn't
And
like
it's really the only way to go if you're a snowplow driver.
as we wrap this up, number
Mm.
3,
yeah.
do they bring out the best in you? Do I bring out the best in you? Fester, will you
Fester,
stop,
what do you think?
will you
I
stop
mean,
groaning over there like you got
Ugh.
heartburn and indigestion. Ugh.
You make me look good.
Yeah.
Hold on.
How about that?
I make you. How's that? Explain it. How do I make you look good?
Well,
Just open
because you
your-
always look like a slob, so I always look good.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking the physical stuff.
Great,
Yeah.
great,
Right?
great.
And
Uh,
you're sometimes socially inappropriate, and I'm not. I don't think I'm really hardly ever socially inappropriate. So I look good next
Yeah,
to you.
So you look totally put together
Yeah,
next to me.
I look great.
If you're just tuning in, just questions to know if you're with the right person. And then the last one on this set, and this is it, then we're done. Can you imagine them as a parent to your children?
I don't think I could imagine you before we had kids, and even something you may or may not really know or remember is that when we first had kids, and then when they kind of got old enough where they could like go somewhere with you, it was sort of like you were like the babysitter. And the kids would kind of know, like, oh, are we allowed to do this with dad? Like, is dad going to know what to do? And I was like, well, I'm going to give him instructions. And they kind of knew that you were not the most responsible parent in the household.
Let me ask you a very pointed question. Were there times prior to kids when we were involved in relations where you said,
Okay.
I better not get pregnant because I don't know if he'll be a good father?
No, I never thought that.
Okay.
Now,
I mean, I knew you'd be a good dad. I just, like, there were moments. Okay, can we just tell this one story? So, like, MJ's at the gas station with Julian,
Yeah.
and I don't know why at age like 4 you thought it was a good idea to try to teach him how to pump the gas. And, you know, you come home reeking of gas, you're soaked in it, and Julian is so excited, and he's like telling us how, Daddy, let me pump the gas. And you're like, and he squirted it all over me. And I'm picturing this at the gas
Because he
station.
pulled the nozzle out while it was filling and squeezed, and it went all over me.
Yeah.
I mean, if I could have gone up like a torch.
Michelle,
Those are the kinds of
Yeah.
things you think about.
I'll tell you right now, Kevin would not have done that. Kevin would have been sure that his boy would have kept the nozzle in the car.
All
Maybe.
Hope you liked the video. If you did, then hit the like, share, subscribe, all this crap down here.